What is going on, guys? And I am back again. This is Player Guy 1 here, and I'm doing the unboxing review of the Tomy Skarloey. Now, I've bought this on eBay. It was $50. As you know, yesterday, as of the recording of this video, which was Wednesday, and today is Thursday, as of the recording of this video, and I bought $50 of nostalgia. And you may be thinking, why did you say nostalgia? Well, that's actually because I remember these type of boxes. I remember seeing these in stores. Like, there was Thomas, there was Edward, there was Gordon, there was Henry, there was Duck, there was Emily, there was Murdoch, there was Molly. I remember all of those types of trains. I mean, of what's special about these trains, I mean, it doesn't come in a pack like the Player trains. It has tracks. It says Skarloey with track. Let's take a look at the box first. Battery operated. I'm already giving flashbacks to my childhood. I mean, I was only 5 in 2006. Here are the instructions on the bottom of the box. Made in Thailand. Includes 2 straight half tracks. I mean, you can pause the video. If one of you, people who's watching this video, you can pause the video if you want to take a look at the bottom of the box about the details and stuff. You know, the bad thing is that lots of toys are now made in China instead of Thailand and America, which is sad for us. We're not in Japan, although I wish I was in Japan. Anyways, creating your own Thomas world is easy. Create your very own island of Sodor, the magical place where Thomas and all his friends live. With Thomas' friends' border-wide sets and accessories from Tomy, you can build the way you want. To me, that doesn't make any sense. And recreate all your favorite adventures. Everything is compatible and expandable. The possibilities are endless. They are endless. Here's the old hit logo. I mean, I remember that logo instead of the newer logo, which that was with Thomas' friends from 2006 to 16. I don't know why they kept that there. Was it 2006 or was it 2007? I'm not sure. I think it was 2007 where they give out a new logo for Hint Entertainment. Alright, let's take a look at the information for Skarloey in this box. Skarloey is a very chipper, hard worker who shares his duties with Rheneas. He is a proper ninja who is dedicated to his narrow gauge line and always eager to help out when he's needed. So, here it is. I always remember seeing this when I was a child. Begin here. Select any complete set, such as the Water Tower Steam set. I believe that was the Calling All Engines a special set. I don't know. Add more engines, coaches, trucks, and cargo pieces to help expand your set. And more. And accessories for more excitement. What will you build? And this shows in the Thomas Ultimate set. When I looked at this picture, I finally realized that there's James right there, and Thomas is only pulling Annie from this kid here, and it adds the Coal Hopper set from 2005 to 2006. So I believe so almost every bit of the box of Skarloey here. Sorry, I'm flipping too quick. I guess I'm all set. So, let's go ahead and unbox this old school boy, and this will be in fast motion. Maybe I should use the other one. Hold on. Back to fast motion. Okay, so, well, I'm an idiot. So, it doesn't open from here. It opens from the back. I just couldn't think of how did I open these boxes. I mean, it's been a decade. It's been a decade since I've opened these boxes before. It's been a decade. The nostalgia is born for me because I am keeping that box. I will keep that box. Anyway, so here are the instructions, and I will always remember this in the Trackmaster Fisher-Price era before Trackmaster 2. This is the Tomy version. So you guys can see here. Bring it focus. So you don't need a screwdriver for this. All you do is flip the middle section and pop the body off. Put the battery in, and there you go. You got yourself a train that you can move with an on and off switch. And it says, do not use a screwdriver. And here is Thomas, Percy, Stepney, and Lady. Only need a Stepney left. So here are the tenor engines, Gordon, Henry, James, and Edward. And like the Thomas, Percy, Stepney, and Lady one, it says do not use a screwdriver. All you have to do is pop the coal tenor off, put the battery in, and you got yourself a working train. And here's the C battery one, and I believe this is the non-screwdriver section. Here we have Diesel 10, Diesel, Toby, Duck, and Mavis. All you do is just pop the body shell off, put the C battery in, and you got yourself a working train. And here is the other section. And, man, this is the screwdriver section. And now I finally realize. Okay, so here we have Bulgy, Birdie, and Lori. I don't know why it says Lori there. Must be Lori 1, Lori 2, or Lori 3, because there are 3 Loris, I just don't know. And it requires a screwdriver. And it requires 1 AAA battery. As you know, the Trackmaster 2 engines require 2 AAAs, since they're faster than the older ones. Requires 1 AA battery. And here's Salty, Ben/Bill. What do I have to put Ben/Bill there instead of Bill and Ben? That's probably because they're both identical. So, Terrence. There's Terrence. And there's Spencer. Who do I? He doesn't have a tenor there. There's Arthur, Elizabeth, Dennis, Neville, Rusty, and the one I have, Skarloey. Now, and it says right here, note, for Arthur, screw is toward the rear of the engine. Which means that, I'll put on Skarloey here, that means you have to screw from here. Which, Player Bell has the same thing. And that says, for Terrence and Elizabeth, underside. The on and off switch is on the bottom and not the top. That says, for Ben and Salty only, that's the on and off switch. I don't get it. Is it just me, or does Tomy made a mistake? Or is that because they're just all the same? I mean, most of these on this section have flat type drive units. Terrence and Elizabeth are road vehicles. So here's Harvey. And it's actually the same thing of these engines here, but except it requires a C battery. So you have to pull the works unit coach off, put the battery in, and you're all set and ready to go. And here we have the tender engines. That requires the flat type drive unit and the tenders. Requires one AA battery. Requires a screwdriver. This is the screwdriver section. And Murdoch and Molly are in this section. And what do you know? What a big surprise! Look at this! Murdoch! Spelled with a K. So it was M-U-R-D-O-C-K instead of M-U-R-D-O-C-H. So I looked up on the Thomas Trackmaster Wiki. I thought they misspelled Murdoch on the actual model, but instead it was on the instructions. So we have Murdoch and Molly, which you can actually screw the front of the tender, pop the battery, and you're all set. And Emily's is different, which you have to unscrew the coal from the back. That's where the switch is, the stick. I like to call it the stick. And you put the battery in, and you're all set, ready to go. And also, you have to put the shells back on, the bodies, the coal and stuff, whatever. Here we have the track here, which it's rubber band. So here are the track pieces. I'm only going to show one because it is exactly identical. I mean, Leokin Video says, like, make sure it says Tomy on there, otherwise, yeah, you're in big trouble. You'd be like, well, you're screwed, you just got yourself a knockoff. But no, this is a real one. This was new in stock. It says 2002 Tomy made in Thailand. There's a code there. Why star 3? You can see there's 3 in the code. I'm already getting flashbacks to my childhood. I just really want to go back when I was a 5-year-old. When these exist with track. It would have been better in the Fisher-Price Trackmaster era before Trackmaster 2, which they required track, like the original Tomy and Hit Toy era. So here we have Skarloey here, which he looks magnificent. He's the #1 engine for the narrow gauge railway, and here's his nameplate. Ooh, I like the back detail with the windows there. I just love it. Oh, why am I getting flashbacks to this? Why am I getting flashbacks? That's actually because I remember all this. I remember having this when I was a little kid. This says 2005 Ghislaine Thomas Limited. Then was this the same thing? But it's Tomy made in Thailand. 2005 Tomy made in Thailand. I mean, I think the Trackmaster Skarloey, the Fisher-Price Mattel era of Trackmaster, the Skarloey model, I believe they don't have windows. I'm not sure. So it's very interesting that the narrow gauge engines were released like 2005, 2006. I don't know. It's been too long. Damn, I'm gonna have to remember this. All I can think is that the Skarloey, Sir Handel, Rusty, and Duncan and Freddy are released in the Tomy era. Well, I guess Freddy was only released in the UK, the Tomy model, and Mighty Mac was featured in the Thomas Ultimate Set only in the United States, which it's sad for us and good luck for the UK back then. And the Renez, Peterson, Duke, Bertram, and Luke models were released in the Trackmaster era, the Hit Toys and Fisher-Price era for Trackmaster. But Fearless Freddy and Luke, well, Luke was, I think it was RC or something, are released in Trackmaster 2. Those were the two only engines that were released in narrow gauge. I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong if I say things, because I don't remember stuff now. Okay, so here's the shell J06. And this says, caution, chassis wheels may cause potential hair entanglement. Keep away from child's head. Yeah, because these are dangerous for hair. Especially body hair. You don't want to get your hair stuck on a train. Like these ones here. This one's strong. With all this. There we go. I thought the battery was dead for a moment. But alas, this is a lie. I have to do that UC weapon kind of tap, like ever since you switch on and the engine doesn't move, you have to tap like a bunch of times just to make it alive. I mean, I believe this was I believe it was, I don't know, like 12 to 13 years that this hasn't been opened. Or I may be wrong, it just made it look like it's fresh and new. But alas, we got this working. And the bonus is from this Skarloey, it comes with track. And I wish it's 2009 and 2010. Although, I'm doing this wrong. I wish that back then, in the Fisher-Price Mattel Trackmaster era, the earlier days, which they released these locomotives with track, and that would have been cool. How come I can't get this back on? I have to shove it in there? I'm not sure. Skarloey's not cooperating with me. He is not cooperating with me. What's wrong? Is the... I'm not sure. But whatever. I'm not sure. I'll get to the railway when I fix him. But here we have two half-straight tracks, which is always a beautiful bonus from the old days. So, here we go. And he does run well on Tomy tracks, which is very nice. So, I will go to the railway when I fix this Skarloey here to give him his run on the railway. Okay, so here at the railway, here comes Skarloey's run. Here we go, with the hill climb with Skarloey. I always love these hill climbs. And yes, he did. After 12 years of nothing, I think, he made the hill climb. What a success. So, YouTubers, there it is. The unboxing review of Tomy Skarloey. Now, I'm just telling you a little bit of brief history of me and my collection of Tomy engines. Now, when I first spotted these at like a local Walmart store, like, I remember this. Like me and my big brother, we used to collect Thomas stuff, and he loved Diesel 10. He loved Diesel 10, and I have no idea why. Well, I have no idea what my favorite engine is when I was a little kid. But I just wanted more. I wanted more until we completed the entire collection of engines with trucks and with no trucks and with special track pieces. With track pieces. Or whatever. And then, and I think in February 2010, that's where I started donating my old Tomy trains. And a year of absence with Thomas and Friends. Like then in summer of 2011, I decided to get back into Thomas. So like, hey, maybe I need to refresh my childhood. Maybe I need to collect Thomas trains again. And that's where it all began. So that's a little brief history. A little bit of spoiler for my 500 subscriber special video. A little bit of spoiler. But don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone! Anyway, let's talk about a brief history of Skarloey. He appeared in the Railway series, the original Thomas era. And I believe he appeared in Railway series book number 10? I'm not sure. But he did appear in the Railway series, which was quite interesting to feature Navigate engines in the Railway series. It does feature the top 6 Navigate engines. Those were Skarloey, as you see right here, Reneus, Sir Handel, as you saw him running around on the track, Peter Sam, Rusty, and Duncan. Well, top 6, well, Duke, well, he's kind of an oldster. Whoever. I'm not counting on Duke because he doesn't have a number. Well, it is sad. He should have a number 8 or something like that. That will give him credit. And also, Albo Hugh, the number 7. Which, he doesn't appear in the TV series, which it's sad that Realist Freddy takes the role of the number 7 in a TV series. And Skarloey and Reneus are very, very old engines. They are very old Navigate engines. And not like the others, Sandal, Peter Sam, and Rusty, I'm not sure about Duncan, but they're old. Duke is grand, but I think Skarloey and Reneus are older than Duke. I think they're older than Duke, but I don't know. But yeah, he appeared in the classic series since season 4 until the late era of the original era, season 7. In which a 1 season absence, season 8, which they did not appear. And then season 9 through 12, they came back. And then the Sharon Miller era, which is one of the worst eras in comic book history, they were absent of season 13 through 15, although they were mentioned in some episodes. They were mentioned in the season 13 through 15 era, which is literally the worst. And finally, 4 seasons later, they came back. The top 5 Skarloey Railway engines are back, or Navigate engines, and featured Luke, the newest engine to the Navigate Railway. You know, I actually do like a Blue Mountain Mystery movie. It was pretty good. One way to finish off the Sharon Miller era, like even though it was the worst era of Thomas the Train's history. And then the nowadays engines did appear in a couple of episodes in the Andrew Brenner era. And the Skarloey railway engines did appear in a couple of movies. They had a primary role in Blue Mountain Mystery, which was very nice. Now the Tomy Box already talked about Skarloey's features in the TV series of all the facts about Skarloey. I'm not sure if the Skarloey railway engines appeared in Big World Big Adventures. I'm not sure. I guess they did not. Curse You Season 22 if they did not appear. So yeah. This was an unboxing review of Tomy Skarloey with track. This is Player Guy 1 here saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.